Hi girls, it's Tina, and today I'm going to show you how I made these cards and this cute little box that you're going to make out of cardstock. And I used the Nothing's Better Than stamp set, and I made 4 cards, and each one has one of these words in it. So it says nothing's better than coffee, cookies, cocktails, chocolate, and then all kinds of cute little verses to go with it. So I'm going to show how to put together the cards. Now all the cards are made the same way because I wanted it to look like a set. That, you know, they were all similar, just different because they have different words and different colors. And these are 4 of the new in colors that just came out in June. And so I'm going to show you first the Just Jade card. So super easy. It's just really cute. It has a cute little wow factor to it, I think. So what I have is white, the Whisper White cardstock, and this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of Just Jade, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4. And so every other card, all these 4 cards, they're all going to be made the same. This one is Bumblebee, and this is 5 1/4 by 4. And then the Misty Moonlight's the same, and the Magenta Madness. So that makes it really easy to remember if you want to make these again. So then you're going to have a piece of Designer Series paper, and this is from the In Color DSP packs, and of course this one is the Just Jade, and I like the little circles. I thought that was really cute to give it some interest there. So then I have a 2.5 inch black, basic black, and a 2.5 inch Whisper White circle. These you could use the layering circle dies, and I'm not sure exactly which one it was, but it's the one that measures 2.5, almost 2.5 inches across. If you had the punch, we did have a 2.5 inch punch that retired, but if you have that, you could use that. That would make it super quick and easy. You could also use, instead of just the plain circles, you could do the stitched circles, the stitch shapes in the circle, and I think that would be this one here. Yep, that one. It might be just a hair smaller, but if you did them both, you know, your white and your black, then that would be perfect. So let me show you how I did this. So first of all, I'm going to take and just go ahead and glue this on using my Stampin' seal. Have I told you how much I like it? I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to leave just a narrow little layer behind that. So I'm going to lay that there. And then I'm going to take and set that over here for a second. And I'm going to get my white circle. And I'm using Memento black ink. And I'm going to stamp Today's Plan, Consume. And I'm going to stamp this towards the top of the circle, just like that. And then I'm going to stamp the outline of the chocolate candy. Just ink that up, and then I'm going to stamp that right there. And now I'm going to color in my candy. So this is Sahara Sand. It's pretty be a new one. Doesn't want to move. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up in Sahara Sand. And then I'm just going to stamp it right inside like that. Now I'm going to take the little, oh, I don't know which container it's in here. Here it is. Just a little like star image. I'm going to ink that up in black. And I'm just going to stamp a few of these on my card. I'll put one down here, put one over here. I'm going to smudge that one. And then I'm going to take this piece and pop it up on here. And I'm just going to take it and just not put them this, on the same, because this one doesn't have an outline or a layer behind it because they're exactly the same size. So I wanted to have just a little like arc of color behind it so it would help make it pop. So I'm going to use some dimensionals and put these on the back. Take off the backs. And then I'm just going to layer that like right there. Now before I put that onto my card, I'm going to take a piece of this really pretty black glittered organdy ribbon. And so I'm just going to wrap it around, put some adhesive on the back side. Let's see if I got it too crooked, which I usually do. Okay, so then once you have that on, then you can go ahead and put this on. And this one, I just glued this down. I didn't pop it up. You could if you wanted to. I just didn't want to. I'm going to put that about right there. And now I have another little piece of ribbon. And inside your packs, I already have this cut for you. So all you have to do is take it and then just tie it. And then I just trim off my ends. There we go. Lay down. At an angle. I usually like it at an angle, like that. Okay, so now all I have to do is adhere this piece to the front of my card. You could either use the liquid Tombow all-purpose glue, which I do sometimes, the multi-purpose, not all-purpose, multi-purpose. And then you're just going to attach this to the front of your card. It's not cooperating with me. Here we go. There. And then just rub that down. Now, I have already gone ahead and cut out your words that you're going to put on here. This one we want chocolate. And these little dies you can order with this set, which some of you did. And those are, where did I put it? Right here. And there they are. And here's all the words. And then here's, if you wanted to go ahead and stamp and then cut out extra shapes like the little cookies, and you could, or cookies, candy, and you could pop it up, or the cocktail, or the whatever else you wanted to do. But today I'm just showing you how to do it just flat. So now I'm going to poke out these little pieces here. Have some little extra chads in there. Okay, so now I'm going to turn that over, Put this on my silicone mat. And then I'm going to grab one of my sponges. And I'm going to use my glue. And I'm just going to squirt me out some there on my mat. And then I'm just going to dip that into it. And then just put this on my word to just evenly get it on there. And then I'm going to apply this down here like that. And there's the front of my card. Today's plan, consume chocolate. Yum, yum. Okay. Okay, so let's see. You could also put on the inside, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be too. Tomorrow's plan will be to consume chocolate. So let's put this one on. Excuse me. Grab a block. And it's better if you put that down first. Okay. And since my card base is already white, I don't have to add another base for the inside. Let's put this over here. And so tomorrow's plan will be to consume chocolate too. Okay. And then we could also stamp on the inside. Some more chocolates down here at the bottom. Just to finish up on the inside. I think it always adds. That's the same stamp. I don't want to use that one. How about this one? So then I'm just going to again match this up and stamp. And there you have already your first card made. Then of course if you wanted to, you could stamp on your envelope as well, your little chocolate. Okay, so that's basically how you're going to do every card. And I'll do one more just to show you. Let's do the yellow, the bumblebee. Okay, again, all I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to use the glue this time. Back. And then I'm going to put it down here. And voila. It's just like that. So while I'm at it right there, I can put that over there, put this here. And for this one, a day without, I'm going to stamp a day without up at the top. This again, day without, down here's my coffee. And then I want to have my little steam coming off of my coffee. Like right there. And now, where is it? I'm going to use the Bumblebee ink pad. And so I'm just going to stamp the cup in Bumblebee right there. Cute. All right, and now I'm going to take and put these two together like I did the other one. See, once you do one of these, you should be able just to fly through these. Like me. Only don't mess up like me. It's like a teacher or mom. Mom says, do as I say, not as I do. Okay. So again, we're going to just put that like there. And then I'm going to take some more ribbon. around here, like that. Here. Come on. Like that. And then I can go ahead and put this piece onto my card base. If you want to, why not? Put that on there. Take my card base. Make sure I have it going the right way. See, this is so much easier to put on with glue than it is with tape, because the tape just sticks immediately and you cannot move it. Okay, so then I'm going to take this one, but before I do that, I wanted to stamp my little star. Try again. Let's do there. Cute. And again. This time I think I'm just going to do one up here, and then I'm going to go ahead, put this on here, and then I'm going to stamp down there on my mat, about right there. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp, says a day without coffee, and then it says is like, just kidding, I have no idea. Again, going the right way, and then just stamp this right down there. Ta-da! Very good. Okay, now I need to find the word coffee in my little baggie. There it is. Here's the coffee. And again, I'm going to take my silicone mat, get me some more glue, and got my sponge with the glue. I guess it's glue up my sponge with the glue. And then I'm going to put my coffee right here. Can you hear it thundering here? Hopefully it's going to rain, because we need rain. Okay, now if I wanted to add another little star, I could do it here. How about over here? There. Okay, and then on the inside, you make everything better. Oh yeah, coffee makes everything better. So this one is it, I think. You make everything better. Let me grab a block. And right there. I'm going to use the black ink again. Hold this down. Come up this way. Like that. And then again, I'm going to stamp my cup. Then I'm going to do the inside of my cup with the bumblebee. And then here we are again. Got a little sticky thing here. There we go. Okay. A day without coffee is like, just kidding, I have no idea. You make everything better. I think that's so cute. Okay, one thing left to do is put our little tie on here. So, the nice thing about when you're making these at home is now that you have this stamp set and you can stamp it yourself using what goes exactly with that stamp or with that set, which makes it just perfect. Pretty cute. So now I just want to trim these again. Tell me how you like having the set that I'm using opposed to not having it and trying to do it at home by yourself without having the correct stamps. If you like it, or if you just would rather have the ones that you could stamp anything instead of just that particular one. This stamp set, you have to have this particular set to make these particular cards, or it just wouldn't work right. Okay, so here's my box, and I have these all cut out ahead for you as well. And this one is the bottom piece, and this one is 9 by 7 3/4, and I've scored it at 1.5 all the way around. And then I took my snips and cut up where the fold line is up to the other fold line on all 4 sides. So then you're going to take it, use your bone folder, and you're going to crease all the way around. I've already done that ahead of time. So then I'm going to turn this on this side, and then I'm going to take my fast fuse. You could use fast fuse, or you could use the new Stampin Seal, is it called Stampin Seal Plus, I think, or the, what's this called? This tape. Can't think of it right at the moment. If you have that, you could use that. So what you're doing is you're just putting it, the tape, right on these 4 edges, the little squares. Okay, and I want to show you one more thing before I glue this down, is I'm going to take and just pie shape, cut out just a little piece so it folds in. So much easier if you get rid of that. You're going to do that on the lid as well. I remembered to do that before I glued it. It's always easier if you do it before. It's kind of impossible afterwards. This one has some sticky tape on it. Okay, so now I'm going to put it over like this. Put these inside. Match up the edges and glue. So these go to the inside. And just press those together. And there's the bottom of your box. Okay, so now here is the top of your box. The top of your box is 6 7/8 by 8 1/8. And you're going to score this one at 1 inch all the way around, all 4 sides. Again, you're going to take and just trim that out, that little pie shape, right like that, all 4 sides. And then I'm going to do the same thing as I did the last time. I'm going to, I want to use my fast fuse on the edges. Just something that just holds it more than just tape. Okay, so again, I'm going to do the same thing. Turn this over. Inside. Inside. And there's our lid. Now, I've got two colors here already cut out for you, which are going to be the layers. I couldn't decide what colors to use because you could use any of the 4 colors that you've made on your cards. So then on the lid, I'm going to take and put one layer. I'm falling apart here. And then I'm going to take my pink layer. I'm sloppy today. Okay, wipe that up. And then I'm going to put this on top of the Just Jade, like that. And then just rub that down. Okay, so now we've got this piece left. Is stamp on all 4 items from all 4 cards. So what I'm going to do is like this. I'm going to stamp these little things down here, and I'm going to use the Love You More Than up here. So I think let's do these first. Here's my cookie one. Here's my cocktail one. We haven't done those yet. And here is Van. Some of these little holes still didn't come out. Love You More Than. And there's an eye that went to the cookies or the cocktails. I don't know which one. Okay. There's a stray little thing. Okay, so I think I'm just going to leave these right here, just so I'm going to know where I want to stamp. So first of all, let's do the pretty cocktail. So we're going to stamp the cocktail glass like right over here. And then I'm going to stamp the cookie. Okay, there we go. Heat this one up. This is so cute. It's adorable. Okay, so here's my cookie. Cute! And then my candy outline is right here. I really popped it. And then my coffee cup outline is right here. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so now I'm going to take my bumblebee that I used on my coffee cup and stamp my cup, and then close that one up, and then I'm going to take, wipe that one off so I don't make a mess, and then I'm going to take the little cocktail drink. It looks like it has little ice cubes in it. It's so cute. I'm going to ink that one up in Magenta Madness. Is that what it is? Magenta Madness. Okay, there's that one. Yep. And then I'm going to take the Sahara Sand one more time. I'm going to do the inside of my cookie, because that looks like a cookie. I think it does. So I'm going to turn that like right there. Cute! And then the only one left is the fudge, which is right here. And again, I'm using Sahara sand for that one as well. Kind of missed that one a bit. That's better. Okay, now what I'm going to do, let's move all this out of the way. Oh, you know what? I have those cute little things, but I think I'll do that last. So for right now, I'm going to take my silicone mat back, my glue, my sponge, and I'm going to get love first. Okay, so I'm going to put love right there. Love, and then you. You, kind of put it over there. Oopsie. Okay, boy, that glue just gets so sticky. More. Okay. And direct it. Love you more. And then. Okay. And then I'm going to put this one here. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now I see I didn't get this little piece out here. Don't know if I can or not. There, I did. Okay. Now I can do this little star and use magenta and put those just here and there. They're just cute little things. Just anywhere you want. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to take a couple of markers. This one is the Just Jade, and I'm going to color the little umbrella. There is also, I believe, a stamp in there where you can stamp this. I find it easier to use the marker. This one is Light Mango Melody. And there's that. So now all I have left to do on my lid is to put my bow. These things here. I knew I had it here. My bow maker. And I'm just going to make a little bow. So I want about this much. Pull this under, back over the top. Tie it nice and tight. And now pull that off. It makes the cutest little bows. Now I'm just going to take a glue dot and I'm going to, oops, give me a glue dot here. And just put it behind here. In fact, I think I want two, just to be safe. I hate it when they fall off. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this up here in the corner. Look how cute. Okay, and then again, I just want to trim my ends like this. This way. There we go. Okay, so there's your top piece. So now what I'm going to do is just put glue on the back of my top piece. Let's close that up. Get this stuff out of the way here. blends bleed through your paper, which is normal. Alcohol inks, and they do that. So now I'm going to take this piece, put this on here, like that, and then just rub that on there. Except your letters, don't rub on your words. Don't want to mess those up. Okay, so here's your box, and then you can take your cards. This one is your cocktail card. This one's your cookies card. And you can see these pictures on Facebook, on Pinterest, on my blog. Super easy. Again, you just follow the same template. So then you just put your cards in here and your envelopes, and then you put on your lid, and you have made just the cutest little set of cards. You can give these away, you can keep them, show them off, but I think they're just really adorable. So if you have any questions or need any help, make sure you get a hold of me. Here is my Stampin' Up store, tinashaw.stampinup.net, and so talk to you later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.